Stocks advance as market cheers strong Microsoft earnings. Stocks rose Friday as Wall Street cheered a strong quarterly report from Microsoft, sent the stock to an all-time high. The Dow climbed 75 points as the S&P 500 added 0.3% and the Nasdaq advanced 0.4%. Microsoft shares rose 2.5% after the tech giant posted quarterly earnings and revenue that topped analyst expectations. The company's result this quarter was an absolute blowout quarter across the board with no blemishes, and in our opinion speaks to an inflection point in deal flow as more enterprises pick Redmond for the cloud, said Dan Ives, an analyst at Wedbush, in a note. While the stock has, American Express, another Dow component, also reported better than expected earnings. However, more than 15% of S&P 500 companies have reported earnings thus far. Of those companies, little is expected from the current earnings season. At best, many believe CEO outlooks have been severely shaken by ongoing uncertainties, but behavioral indicators suggest CEOs remain more confident than perceived, he said. Second, the stocks eked out small gains in the previous session after New York Federal Reserve President John Williams said the central bank needed to act quickly when the economy was slowing and rates were low, adding in a speech that it is better to take preventative measures than wait for disaster to unfold. Those comments led traders to price in a greater possibility that the Fed would cut interest rates by 50 basis points at the end of the month. However, a spokesperson for the New York Fed moved to cool the speculation arising from Williams' comments, telling CNBC that he was drawing from academic research, not hinting at potential policy actions at the upcoming Federal Open Market Committee FOMC meeting. CNBC's Elliott Smith contributed to this report.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.